It's time for me to create a new yoga pose. I must remember to breathe in and out through my nose. Oh, Otter. I am a playful otter, chasing fish in the water. Lying on my belly with my arms out in front, I place my legs on the floor and extend them from my trunk. Slowly pushing up with my hands against the floor, I lift my head and chest just a little bit more. Peacock. I am a colorful peacock, sitting proud and tall. My back is so straight, it's like I'm sitting against a wall. I spread my legs apart as far as they can go, feeling the stretch all the way from my head down to my toes. Plank. My body forms a plank, a long, flat piece of timber. Doing yoga helps my body to stay both strong and limber. From dog pose, I shift my weight forward until I'm parallel to the floor. My arms and legs are straight as I pull up through my core. Pretzel. A pretzel is yummy to eat. It's a very twisty treat. First I sit in the easy pose, then I turn my head to one side and stare at my nose. Reaching one hand across my body, I rest it on my knee. My other hand then stretches directly behind me. Before switching sides, I count to 8. Twisting really does feel great. Queen. I am a royal queen, revered in such high esteem. I stand tall and erect, making sure my breathing is correct. With my shoulders back and head facing straight, I slowly count to 8. Ragdoll. From standing, I lean forward and fold. My hands dangle about as I count to 5, then hold. I'm a floppy ragdoll, relaxed and at ease. I breathe in and out as I let my back release. Rocking horse. Lying on my belly, bending both of my knees, I rock back and forth, just as often as I please. Grabbing hold of my ankles with the firm grip of my hands, I lift my body up and gallop away to far lands. Shark. I am a stealthy shark, cruising through the sea. I lie on my belly with my legs straight behind me. My fingers interlace as I lift my arms and chest. My fin can be seen by all as I will ride the wave's crest. Slide. To form a slippery slide, I sit with bent knees, then I bring my arms behind me with ease. Straightening my legs and lifting my hips, I gaze with eyes forward as a smile comes to my lips. Sphinx. The Egyptian Sphinx is part lion and part man. Made out of stone, I lie still on my belly in the sand. With legs straight and forearms pressed firmly into the ground, I look forward, frozen in time without making a sound. Swan. I am a beautiful swan. My neck is graceful and long. Starting on my belly, I straighten my arms and bend my knees, folding myself backwards, but only as far as I please. I aim the top of my head in the direction of my toes, arching just as far as my back naturally goes. Table. To create the shape of a table, I must be strong and stable. Sitting up tall with hands behind me, I'm as sturdy as can be. I press into my hands and lifting my body up, I await a healthy treat. Telephone. Seated, I extend one leg, then bend the other. The telephone pose is truly like no other. Grabbing a hold of my foot and bringing it close to my ear, I can now talk on the phone to friends both far and near. Tree. I'm an old and solid tree. My roots grow deep into the ground beneath me. Bending one leg, I bring my foot to my thigh. Balancing can be tricky, but I'll give it a try. I focus my sight on a single spot. Yoga improves my concentration a lot. Triangle. Stepping my feet far wide apart, I point to the toes of one foot, straight ahead to start. Lifting my top arm, I begin to reach down my other arm down toward my shin. I breathe in and out for the count of 4 before switching sides, and please try triangle pose once more. Turtle. From a seated position, I bend my knees and open my legs wide. I'm becoming a shy turtle. Carrying a shell in which to hide, with my feet flat on the floor, I bring my arms under my knees, looking down toward my belly. I count 1, 2, 3. Then, slowly lifting my head out of my shell, I look up and see that the world around me is swell. U and V. Unicorn. To become a unicorn from a faraway mythical land, I start on my knees on my hands. I form a horn by lifting one hand to my head. To maintain a good balance, I keep my eyes straight ahead. With my other hand, I press into the floor. The unicorn pose requires nothing more. Volcano. Standing tall with my feet slightly apart, I bring my hands into a prayer in front of my heart. Inhaling, I push my hands to the sky. The volcano pose is fun to try. Exhaling, I explode, moving my arms to the side, then bring them back to center where once again they quietly reside. W. Warrior. I am a warrior, proud and strong. I stand with feet wide apart and arms extended long. Pointing my front toes straight ahead, I bend my front knee. Warrior pose is a powerful posture, as everyone can see. Waterfall. Raising my arms up, I stand tall. My body forms the shape of a flowing waterfall. As I reach my fingertips to the sky, I look toward my hands held up high. Extending back as far as I can comfortably go, I let my mind and body begin to gently flow. W. Windmill. Standing with legs slightly bent and my feet wide apart. I bring one hand down to the ground in line with my heart. Sending my other arm up toward the sky, I extend it long and keep it reaching high. Switching arms on the count of 3, I am a windmill twirling and carefree. Windshield Wipers. Laying down with my knees at my chest, I hold on to my legs and take a moment to rest. I then begin to roll from side to side, just like a windshield wiper when it's raining outside. X, Y, and Z. X. Standing up straight and crossing one arm over the other, I am able to create the letter X. Holding still, I count to 8. Yoga. Yoga means union of breath, body, and mind. As you practice these poses, you will start to find a sense of calm and serenity building deep within you and strong and stable identity. 0. I sit cross-legged. I start. Then send my arms up toward the sky. Doing the 0 pose is something everyone should try. To make the number 0, I connect my fingers in the air. By focusing my gaze straight ahead of me, I become more aware. The end.
I hope you enjoy the book. You can practice your ABCs and also practice those yoga poses. Make me a little sweaty and I feel my body also get stretched. Thanks everybody for watching.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.